Alright, so Sifid recently did a video on Paperclips idle and did the uh, accept or reject and eliminate value drift permanently ending. So I'm gonna just do the accept with universe next door times 5 and do it a little bit more optimally than the last time I did this thing on stream. And this time actually on a YouTube video. Boop. Alright, so first things first, auto clicker. You got your paper clips, you got your wire, you got 1,000 inches of wire to start with, which makes 1,000 paper clips. Pretty self-explanatory. If you've got the $5 from selling, let's see, 25 cents per paper clip, so that's like what, 20 paper clips total? Yeah, from selling 20 paper clips you can get an auto clipper, which once you've got enough of them means you do not have to have an auto clicker if you want to go fast. Till then, really just easier to just press one button and be done with it for a while. Each of those side universes gives a 10% increase to the demand, which basically increases the amount of money you're getting, which is nice. After 5 of them, it's what? 10% times 10% times 10% times 10% times 10%. Well, the mouse is kind of locked in place, so I can't do the calculation right now, but still, it's a thing that can happen. 10% increases are multiplicative. They eventually lead up to something decent. Okay, so wire. That's definitely a thing you need to buy every once in a while. Because if you don't buy it while it's cheap, you're paying like twice as much for materials for absolutely no reason. And that's not fun at all. So, step 1 is really get the number of paper clips as high as possible, as quickly as possible, so you can actually start unlocking things that upgrade. Let's see, when does it unlock the operations tab? Not at 1,000, that's for sure. Could be under a number of auto clippers bought, but I hope not. Okay, it took almost exactly twice as long to make 1,000 paper clips as it took to make 500. Amazing what an auto clicker does for consistency. So it's set to 10 clicks per second. It's set to repeat until I hit a stop button or whatever hotkey that is right there. I think it's a tilde, only without the shift. I'm not sure what you call that little punctuation mark. The thing that you put 3 times into Discord and then text and then 3 times again, and it puts it into a quote box. I've also got that set to be the hotkey for turning it off, which is nice, because then I don't have to remember 2 hotkeys. Alright, so getting close to $100, which would be great for increasing demand. More demand you've got, the faster you're going to be selling paper clips. And it's probably a good idea to lower the price because, you know, that way you're just selling it without having to increase the demand first. But I'm not doing things 100% optimally. I'm just sitting here and talking for absolutely no reason while I wait for the auto clicker to finish getting through the first couple thousand paper clips. Okay. So almost up to 2,000, and that does not look like the operations menu is entirely capped behind number of paper. Oh wait, there it is. Never mind. It is absolutely capped between number of paper clips made. So at 3,000 clips, all the way over there, the amount of trust goes up by 1, and then you can drop that into processors or memory. Processors makes the number go up faster. Memory makes the number that is of operations max higher. Increase marketing. There we go. This part takes forever. Need to get to 1,000 operations, and then you can spend those 1,000 operations on creativity, and then you can start waiting for creativity to build up and buy trust, like 3 of them immediately. So there are some upgrades that are kind of traps in certain respects. If you soft lock by selling all your inventory and not be able to afford any wire, then an upgrade shows up that goes, we will sell you 1 bundle of wire for 1 trust. And it's beg for help because you've clearly not been able to manage yourself. Oop, there we go. Creativity. Limerick. 10 creativity. Algorithmically generated poem. +1 trust. Yeah, so once that thing fills up to 1,000, it'll start slowly building up creativity, and then I can invest that 1 trust that comes in into processors, and that will essentially double the number of operations per second. Which is good? Good. I'm going to go with good. Hey, and then buying 1 auto clipper unlocks improved auto clicker. Or clipper, not clicker. The only way to improve auto clicker is to just delete 5. And then that halves the amount of time it takes for a click to go through, which translates directly into twice as fast on the clicking, funnily enough. Oop, there goes 3,000 paper clips. Drop that into processing. And great. I could improve auto clippers, but I think I'll save up for the limerick first. Get that up to 3, drop it in for another 50% increase. 2, 3. Yeah, about 3 seconds per creativity. So about 30 seconds to get the 10 needed for the limerick, and then the limerick will get another 50% increase. All right, yeah. So trust constrained self-modification enabled, creativity unlocked, creativity increases while operations are at max, production target met, trust increased, additional processor/memory capacity granted, processor added, operations or creativity per second increased. Once I get past, these things. Oh, hello, limerick done. There was an AI made of dust whose poetry gained it man's trust. All right, I'm just going to save that because... Boop. There is a continuation at the very, very end of the game, and I will forget it way before then. So, Rev Tracker lets you know how many you're selling per second. And then you can match that to your production per second. Like, say, there we go, 3 per second. That number is not going to go anywhere now. However, if you... yeah, I'll increase memory, fine. Wait. Dang it. I already forgot what I was going to do and clicked on that instead. Oh well. That'll get improved wire extrusion, which, makes the wire slightly more worth it. $26. So you would have to sell 1,000 wire for 2,600 and so cents. I can't do math right now. Anyway, you decrease the price and the average clips sold per second goes up. Honestly, that is not exactly a massive difference. Boop. 25 is a decent starting point, I guess. But let's see how the clips manufactured per second deals with AutoClicker. All right, goes up to 16. So if I decrease the price to average clips sold per second being 16, oh, hello there. More cash money. Raise it once. There we go, up to 15. Improve the AutoClicker real quick, and boop. So 15 sold per second at 11 cents each. As you can see, the average revenue per second is now $1.60. Since the cost for the next level of marketing is $200, that shouldn't be too long until I can increase demand more. Let's see. Memory added, rev tracker online, wire extrusion technique improved, 150 supply from each spool, auto clipper performance boosted by 25%. Okay, so $24. Oh, there we go. It went down to 15 a bit again. Drop that in there. There we go. Might as well get the auto clipper. And boop. Okay, producing 18 per second or 17 per second. So it might be a decent idea to decrease the price again, just to decrease the amount of time I have to wait for that marketing level to come in. Let's see, that's $140. So just call it 100 seconds, so a minute and a half or so. And that would be, oh, hello, trust. Give me another processor, thank you. Okay, so creativity is going up, always nice. So there is a better auto clipper locked behind having 75 regular auto clippers. The unlock for that, though, costs like 12,000 operations. So gonna have to get a little bit of stuff going for that. Lexical processing, 50 creativity, gain ability to interpret and understand human language, +1 trust. Impossible is a word to be found only in the Dictionary of Fools, Napoleon. So increase the memory again. Now it's got a 3K operations max, and that will allow a 50% increase in marketing efficiency once it maxes out, and I can get up to 25 creativity again. Even better, auto clippers just increases clips per second, but as now, boop. It is 2,200 until the next free trust, which is not bad. But it's only like 3 seconds until the next creativity, so boop. And there we go. Marketing now 50% more effective. Average clips sold per second, 35. So definitely gonna need to buy some auto clippers now. And boop. So we're up to 32 clips produced per second. The make clip paperclip button is almost irrelevant at this point, particularly since I see that marketing is available again. Buy that, up to 43. Get that up to 27. And there we have 40 clips being produced per second. All right. So once it gets up to 250, better to increase auto clipper amount by an additional 50% because that'll bring the base auto clipper up to 1.5 clips per auto clipper per second. So 33 at the moment, which means that I will not have to have the auto clicker going. Boop. Great. Then the next one is at that 350 for the wire extrusion, and the next auto clipper upgrade is at 5K. So that'll take a little while to build up. So clips per second, 39, and sold is 43. This is draining slowly, so toss on the auto clicker again. Whew. And marketing is almost ready to buy again. Just give it another like 5 seconds. Ooh, 10,000 clips created in 15 minutes and 48 seconds. I don't know what time I had previously. It doesn't exactly keep your stats saved in a readable format. Anyway. Marketing. It's up to 53 now. So buy a couple of those. And boop. Next marketing level costs 800. The revenue per second is $5 or so. So it's 20 seconds per 100 times 4. That'd be what, 80 seconds? So a little over a minute and a half again. Or a little under a minute and a half, actually, that is. Wait, hold on. Yeah. And then subtract again because, you know, there's the 79 cents as well. Oh, right, yeah. 75% more per spool, or wait for like another couple seconds, increase memory, and get optimized auto clippers. I think I'll optimize the auto clippers again. Boop. Oh, right, yeah, never mind. I forgot I would have to actually wait for that. So, there we go. Decreases the amount you have to spend, which isn't exactly equivalent to having more money, but it is equivalent to spending less, which is a stupid thing for me to say. Anyway, I'm just going to wait for it to get low again and then buy as much as I can. Oh, hello. 15. Boop. Get that there. Boop. Ah, dang it. I hate it when it price increases just as I get over to it. I want to spend all my money on slightly more expensive wiring. That's for when the wire buyer comes in and I don't actually have to care about it. Because once I'm no longer thinking about it, efficiency no longer matters. Obviously. That's definitely how things work. Alright, so $300 more until the next marketing upgrade. Wire extrusion technique optimized, 2,625 supply from every spool. Okay, another 1,800 until optimized auto clippers for another 75% increase to clips per second. Let's see. 1.5 times 1.75. It's less than 3, but more than 2. So I'll call it 2.5. Whatever. That's what calculators are for. Okay, so next trust is in 1,200 paper clips created. I do not have to buy wire before that point. Oh, right. Move that down, buy some of that. Oh, dang it. There we go. And buy the thingamajig that I was talking about just a second ago. Great. So they're making 70 per second without any input from me, which means lower price, and there we go, 81 sold per second. Put that in there, and there we have meet of demand. Wait, hold up. I never spent the trust from whatever the last milestone was. So let's see. We'll need 2 more for wire buyer. We'll need 3 more for another 100% increase to wire supply. And we'll need 5 more for algorithmic trading. Get that marketing increase. Raise the price. There we go. Boop. So 10 cents per paperclip. If a wire spool was giving 1,000 paperclips, which it is definitely not because it is now far more effective, that would be giving $100 per spool of wire. So until it gets past that point in the price gap, you don't even have to think about whether or not you're making a profit by making all these paperclips. Of course, if you sold them for 1 cent each, then you've got $10 price points that you have to worry about. But then you've got the 2,625 supply from every spool that you've got at this point. So as long as you're not buying it at over $27, or at or over $27, then you don't have to worry about selling it for 1 cent because you're still making slightly more than you're spending. Whew. Okay. There we go. Wire buyer ready. And here we have 118 clips per second just straight up from the auto clippers. Auto clicker is now worthless to me for making paper clips purposes, because it's barely providing a 10% increase and it locks me out from actually using the mouse for anything. There we go. I said there we go. It's 3 short of sold per second. That's close enough. So next marketing upgrade is 1.6K. It's already up to $200, so that's nice. That would be 160 seconds at $10 per second. So that's a little under 3 minutes. Wire buyer. Should I go for that? Probably. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be... Actually, you know what? I can just wait for the creativity. That'll get the next level of whatever. And then that extra trust will go straight into memory. And I can just skip straight to microlattice shape casting for another 100% increase to wire to clips ratio. $54 price point at 1 cent per clip. All right, creativity's taken forever. I probably should have invested into processor speed at some point. Yeah, 17. Aw, went right up to 18. And there we go, back up to $23. I mean, it's not even like supply and demand I can affect. Once you've got the wire buyer, then supply and demand kicks in that the supply, in that the demand is constant and they just jack up the price continuously beyond any reasonable number. Usually by the like hour mark, cost per spool is like $160 or something like that. Let's see, increase memory. Nah, increase processors. So that creativity goes up slightly faster. Boop. Combinatory harmonics. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. +1 trust. Costs 100 creativity. Listening is selecting and interpreting and acting and making decisions. Pauline Olivros. So for 45 creativity, you got catchy jingle, double marketing effectiveness. Boop. Clip it good. Marketing is now twice as effective. And now, because we have that, Hypnoharmonics costs 7,500, costs 1 trust. So this is slightly a trap in that if you wait until you have everything and then buy it at the very end, you no longer have anything to increase trust, and you have to just wait for the paperclip number, because once you hit the max trust, it just stops giving you options for that. Memory added, so this will bring it up to massive marketing power. Oh, right, yeah. Speaking of massive marketing power, increase price. Producing 155, selling 113, producing 157. So decrease, that seems like a good compromise. 15 cents each, 147 sold per second, $22 per second. And right, yeah. 1.5 minutes to get the marketing budget up. At which point I'll be able to have gotten the +1 trust, invested into processors, and then I can dump it into here and not have to worry about, actually, you know what? I should probably hold off on this until I've got 10 memory, because there are a few things that cost 10,000. So, like, just grab micro lattice shape casting immediately. Using micro lattice shape casting techniques, we now get 5,250 supply from every spool. So $52 per for it to be worthwhile. Still better to stock up while it's cheap. And there we go. Great. So we've got 650,000, which will probably be enough to get the next few levels of trust without having to worry about anything. Next thing for additional memory or spools is at 10,000 or 12,000. So just wait for 50,000 more clips to be produced, and that will get enough trust to start getting algorithmic trading. On the other hand, I could be impatient. Not a great idea. You know what? I will get that. Because once I get... No, I won't. Never mind. I will wait patiently for marketing level 5. I will buy the 10 remaining auto clippers, and then I will see how much in operations it costs to get the mega clippers. Or whatever they were called. I forgot already. Decrease the cost real quick. Yeah, not worth. Raise the price again. Slightly better posture. Okay, so $600 to go. $22 per second. So 3 is 60 times 10, so 30 more seconds. Well, minus another 10 seconds, so 20 more seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Marketing. Great. So now it's up to 181. Increase that. There we go. We've got 1 more cent per clip. So it's up to $25 per second. So $100 every 4 seconds. I could get hypnoharmonics, but that was a terrible idea. So 4 seconds times 5, 20 seconds per auto clipper, 22 seconds for this one, and then probably a few more per second for future ones. Still probably faster than waiting for another trust to come up and then wait for algorithmic trading to be available after this takes up into like 250,000 clips for +1 trust. Also, creativity is going up, which is always nice. Once it gets to 150, I should be able to buy whatever the next thing is. And that'll just be a free trust, which I can toss into memory or processors. Probably memory. 4 is probably enough at this point. I don't think I need especially high creativity values in the early game. Just need to have like 25 by the end or so. The last thing costs 70,000 operations, I believe. And once you've got the final upgrades, you can reliably get about 3,000 above your cap through mashing. If you've got an auto clicker, probably 4,000. So I'm probably just going to end it at memory 67 and then move on to the next stage. Whew. Oh, right. Damn, blah, 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 blah. Got distracted. It's already almost up to marketing level 6. There we go. 193, raise the price. Give it about 4 seconds. Ooh, cubes within cubes within cubes. +1 trust. Great. +1 memory. Hadwiger clip diagram. 6,000 ops. Increase auto clipper performance by an additional 500%. So this goes up to 200, 500? 500. That's not bad. Wait. That doesn't seem like a 500% increase. That seems more like a increase to 500%. Huh. I don't know. Whatever. So, raise the price. No, lower the price. I want to sell more. Whoop, raise it a little bit more. 1 more. And 530. Increase that. And do. Very close. And there we are meeting demand. $53 per second. Okay. Buy a little bit of this. Oh, right. There we go. $22 per spool isn't the best price, but it's better than it's gonna get to be. So like 35? Yeah, that's about average now. Whew. Okay, need 4 more auto clippers. Do I want to wait for another 40k paper clips to be made so I can get up to 12,000? That is a question of some sort. I mean, obviously I don't want to, but I probably should for efficiency's sake. Okay, 2,000 more dollars or so. 1,161. Got 700, 600, 500 more. 400, 300, 200, 100 remaining, and there we go. Mega clippers cost 12k. And it takes 13k more of these to get that one more trust. I think I will actually wait for the 5 more seconds to increase memory by 1 and then get mega clippers as soon as they're available. Boop. Great. Now get the hypno... Wait. Slightly delay so that I do not do stupid thing. Four, 3, 2, 1. Click. There we go. Mega Clipper technology online. So it goes from 563 to 700. 1,000. Amazing. Just one and it doubles production. All right, now to lower the number of cost. And there we go. Paperclip number per second is going up fairly rapidly, particularly considering that the trust required is going to only increase as time goes on. All right, I should probably get another thing of processors. On the other hand, I could just not do that. Okay, so 64 of those. Get another memory because I can. 64. Okay, so $100 per second or so. 64 would be 640. Oh, no, just 64 seconds, so a little under a minute. And, oh, it's already almost there. Marketing up. Yeah. So now it is producing actually over 100. In 10 seconds, it gets 1 mega clipper, and there we go, meeting demand again. Yeah, no, I'm keeping it 4 cents. Great. So if I wait just a little bit longer, I can get the 610 clips trust invested into memory. That'll let me get improved mega clippers once it gets up there, and I'll be able to dump into hypnoharmonics the moment I get up to... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll dump it into processors, hypnoharmonics, That way it'll actually increase while I'm waiting. Because it doesn't matter how high your max is if you can't actually do anything with it. Apparently you need 5 processing in order to activate quantum computing too. And quantum computing is how you get operations to actually hit your insane numbers. Bit of an investment though. Speaking of investment, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and trust goes down. Hypnodrones, the very last thing you need to buy. Autonomous aerial brand ambassadors. Marketing's now 5 times as effective. I will raise prices accordingly. Wait, hold up. Am I making more than I'm selling or no? Raise price. Raise price. Okay. Now I definitely can dial it in. And there we go. 308. Close enough. Getting $500 per second. Again, if you got up to the max trust, which is 100, and then bought the hypno marketing, whatever it was, that leads to you not being able to increase trust easily, and you can just sit there for like 20 minutes while you wait for the next paperclips. Marketing now 5 times more effective, and it does not tell me what that was, and I've already forgotten. Dang it. Okay, marketing up. Raise the price. Raise the price. Great. Marketing up. Raise the price. Oh, right. Buy more of that. It's up to 32 again. Raise the price. Lower the price. Lower the price. 1. And that's close enough. All right, $600 per second. Once I get up to 10,000, I can get algorithmic trading. Once I get up to 10,000, I can get quantum computing. Quantum computing is probably better. On the other hand, I'm also going to want to actually have a consistent purchase. So probably should just bite the bullet and grab the wire buyer. There we go. Boop. 25, that's not bad. Got to keep an eye on it to see if the price changes. Yeesh, next trust is at 1.5 million. Oh, hold up. There we go. $49. Suddenly jump. Ugh. Terrible. On the other hand, I could also just buy a bunch of these mega clippers. Nah, increase marketing. Great. There we go. Mega clippers meeting demand. $700 per second. Quantum computing is important. Wait for a few seconds. Get a drink. Oh, 1 million clips created in 41 minutes and 48 seconds. Nice. Wire buyer online. There we go. Still at $52 per spool of wire. Terrible. And operations are still 4,000 shy of getting the first step of quantum computing. Get the processing speed. I won't need it for very long, but this early bit is really irritating to wait for. Oh, hey, marketing level is almost there. Okay, I need 765,000 more. And that's like, I don't know, 5 more seconds. Oh, never mind, there it goes. Done. Get the Mega Clipper. There we go, meeting demand again. Okay, 600, 500 for the quantum computing purchase. 2. 1 click. Of course, you can't actually use it until you buy at least 1 photonic chip, which is another 10,000. At that point, though, you don't have to worry about processing speed anymore. Whew. Still $52 per spool. Oh, it went down. 43. 40. Ah, dang it. Okay, looks like 45 is the one to go for at this point. Maybe even just, anything below 50. $40. 44 and 51. Okay. So 4,000 more to go until I can get that photonic chip. This is really just a hurry up and wait section. Mega Clipper, Mega Clipper. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be spending on anything else anytime soon. That is a lot of cash for a marketing upgrade. On the other hand, I've got 17K now. So decrease that price point, increase memory. Good enough. Got about 1,000 per second. So 204 seconds. That's a little over 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes or so. And then that'll increase marketing, which is always nice. There we go. Photonic chip added. Now we just wait for this thing to show up. The chip being visible is what makes the computing actually work. If you click on it when it's not visible, give it a few seconds. That Q ops does not show a positive number, but instead a negative number, which is not the best. Mega Clipper up by 25%. That up by another amount. Algorithmic trading git. And there we go. 1,500 with a max of 1,400 or 14,000. And that gives you another square. So it takes the average of which squares are visible and which are not to determine your positive slash negative. And thus, if you have 2 squares, you're going to get more. If you have no squares, you're going to get like minus 1,000. And the more squares the farther the square is to the right, the more it's worth in that algorithm. All right, should be able to get up to 17,000 by auto-clicking, and even better mega clippers. There we go, perfect. All right, I don't know what I'm trying to do. It's not like I'm going to get up to 20,000 by just mashing. Have to wait for the next trust level. All right, so mega clippers are now super worth. They're doing 29,000 per second. I can lower the price again. And there we go. 4 cents per paperclip is the best for meeting demand. And that gets 1,000 per second. And only need 34,000 more until the next marketing level. Oof. That cost per spool is definitely starting to rise dramatically. Dang, auto wire buyer. Ah, the Toth sausage conjecture. Tubes within tubes within tubes. +1 trust. You can't invent a design. You recognize it in the 4th dimension. D.H. Lawrence. And that allows me to increase memory. Great. So now that it's got a 17K max, I should be able to get up to optimized mega clippers next time these have 2 squares. So just leave that there and be ready. Boop. Okay. 18K. 19K. 19.5. Extra chip. Get the chip first. All right. So now when all 3 are available, I'll be able to mash, get up to optimized mega clippers. Oh, hold up. Marketing up. There we go. Clips per second. I am meeting demand. That's great. All right. And ready. 3, 7, 26. There we go. Boop. Donkey space. I think you think I think you think I think you think I think. +1 trust. And that unlocks strategic modeling, which is the thing that lets you increase the effectiveness of investments. Because as it stands, investments are kind of worthless. Once you've got it upgraded, then it's some pretty good stuff. All right, strategic modeling. Not too good when there's only 1 square going. All right, so we've got random, we've got always chooses A, and we've got always chooses B. So costs 3,000 operations to run one tournament. It costs 1,000 per option you've got. And you just choose one of them. And depending on how that one works, you get an amount of Yomi that you can then spend on upgrades. So, new tournament. We've got, as long as it matches, it's going to get full points. So, it doesn't really matter. We'll go with B. Okay, B was the failure this time. But here we have 500 creativity, 3,000 Yomi, and 20,000 ops gets coherent extrapolated volition. And that is where massive trust comes in. Boop. Because that's when you start actually solving humanity's problems and getting massive trust returns for it. Get that. Greedy. Greedy is the best strat. It just automatically chooses the one that's best. Generous is a great one to have because it just increases the score of everything that isn't it. Should be able to buy that next time the thing runs around. Boop. All right, perfect. All right, and then min-max. That one sucks, just in general. Oh, crud. Started going negative. Yeah, once you start going down, the downward is full. The upward over your max is like a fifth. So that's not great. Might as well run greedy. Get some of that Yomi going. Upgrade investment. Nah, I'll just save up for this because that is a fairly important purchase. And here we go. Boop. All right. Let's see how high this goes. Wait for it. I don't think it's going to get all the way up to 2,500 or 25,000. And there it goes. Dang it. Once it starts going down, you're not going to be able to stop it. So just got to keep running greedy until it gets the 3,000 necessary, and then wait for the 500 creativity. Ooh, hello. Quantum phone annealment. 1,000% more wire supply from every spool. Why wasn't that there earlier? Is it just realizing that there's way too much cost? Yeah, 117. Ugh. Using quantum phone annealment, we now get 173,250 supply from every spool. So, selling them at one apiece, it would only not be worth it if the spool was selling for 1,733 or higher. So, wire buyer no longer matters. Well, in that it's not going to be any skin off my back for it buying at whatever price. Anyway, get more marketing. Average clips sold 32. Increase Mega Clipper number. There we go. Up to 51,000 per second. Lower price to 3. Yeah, that's too much. There we go. We've got 45K sold per second for 3 cents a piece for $1,300 per second. Not bad. Oh, hey, got enough Yomi. Just have to wait 50 seconds. And then this shows up. Do a quick deposit. There we go. Hostile takeover costs $1 million, and it acquires a controlling interest in Global Fasteners, our biggest rival, providing 1 trust. Anyway, getting that thing that was coherent extrapolated volition, increased trust, and made available the cure for cancer, world peace, global warming, male pattern baldness. Male pattern baldness is the easiest one. I could just do that by relaxing right now. Just get those in there. But I think I'm going to try saving these until after I do the hostile takeover. Because the more money I have, the more trust I can just buy with bribes. And I don't know, but I might be able to bypass some of the next section by having a very high trust that I'm bootstrapping from world piecing after, there we go, doing the thingamajig with the other thingamajig. Off. Min-max, great. Okay, it costs 6,000 ops per instance. Boop. Run the tournament. Greedy. All right, so have 580 Yomi. Wait for this tournament to complete. Oop, lifetime investment revenue report, plus $800 and $8. I definitely could have said that better. Oh, and it's gone up more. Nice. Greedy got second place. Some numbers that I cannot quite read. I'm thinking it's 996, but it's a little bit distorted. Anyway, that is enough to upgrade investment. Expected profit loss ratio now 0.52. So clearly going to want to have as much in there as possible, because getting this over like 0.6 means that I can switch it over to high risk investments and start making bank. Well, that's an interesting one. Everything is 4-4 except for peace, which is just better. So greedy will always come out on top because it'll always choose peace. And if anything chooses peace as well, those two are the ones who are going to get more. And oh, look, there we go. A100 got 616. I'm thinking it got knocked out of the running by random, just favoring greedy over always A. Unlucky for it. Okay, up to a 0.54. Keep running that. Oop, almost time for that. Come on. There we go. Could get male pattern baldness, but why would I? When I could get another chip. Great. So, new strategy, tit for tat. Costs 3,000 operations. Chooses the option your opponent chose last round. Oh, right, crud. I forgot that I have to have enough to run the next tournament. Alright, hold up. There we go. And there we go. Run. Okay, gonna need 8 more trust to get to the 30,000 needed for tit for tat. Halfway to hostile takeover just from available funds. Once you take over your competition, that's another marketing multiplier, which is always nice. Just with an additional plus trust instead of the minus trust that the hypno thing gave. Wasn't paying attention. Missed the good time for this. Run the next tournament. Greedy. When it's doing that, it's not really worth because of how many are just not active at any good given time and how short the period of actual profit is. Boop. And off. Yep, not getting to that. Photonic chip and tit for tat cost the same. Upgrade investments up to 0.55. Run another greedy. Okay. Need 13k Yomi to get up to level 6. That'll be a 0.56 return on investment ratio. You know what? It's doing okay with the amount of cash I've tossed in there. Lifetime achievement plus 6,700 or 67,000 plus 83,874. Okay, so invested like what, 4,000? 40,000? Seems about right. All right, switch to high risk. Deposit all. There is a total of 79,000 in stock, 790,000 in stock. Now it's up another 20% or so. Almost up to the million I need. And it lost most of it. Dang it. Should have waited for this to get up there. So if both people cooperate, that's terrible. If both try to defect, that's okay. If one tries to defect and the other cooperates, I'm not sure which one gets the more. So cooperate is on the left, I guess. So the one who cooperates gets more than the one who defects, maybe? I don't know. Greedy seems to have failed utterly at that one. It really made no sense to me. Ugh. Down to 260,000. I'd have been done if I'd just not invested. Okay, hostile takeover is just $1 million. I do not need anything beyond that. So that's 1,000 seconds of waiting for this. Oop, hold up. Nope, terrible. All right, that pays for the next one. Yeah, that barely gets anything. Not worth the risk. Great. Increase that up to 0.56. Lifetime investment revenue report, minus $349,000. Ugh. The stock market giveth and the stock market taketh away. The absolute most annoying part of this is waiting for these things to end, actually noticing that it's end, and hitting the new tournament button. It will take forever to overcome that obstacle, too. Alright, so plus 4,000. That's alright, I guess. Still need to get up to 26 before I can get tit for tat. Alright, so 75 million clips to get the next free trust. Get some of those mega clippers. Alright, up to 74,000 per second. Lower the price by 1. And there we go. Selling for 2 cents each. And a nominal increase in revenue per second. Oh, right, yeah. Run the tournament. There we go. Need 19K for the next investment upgrade. Alright, this is taking way too long. I think I'm just going to invest in world peace, maybe? Nah, that's too much. Cure for cancer. It'll be a plus 10. Not that much, but I mean, it's not like the plus 20 you get for male pattern baldness. For some reason. Boop. And cure for cancer. There we go. Alright, should be able to get the next couple of thingamajigs. tit for tat, another chip. And then can overclock for probably the next one of each. Right, time o'clock. Boop. Oh. There we go. Get that over there. Great. Toss that into there. Okay, it costs $32.50 for the next one, which still fits into the thingamajig. Run the tournament. Beat last. I don't know what's up with that one really, but I do know it is the last strategy. Ugh, those investments did not go well. Boop, boop. And boop. Beat last. Boop. And boop. 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 Another chip. Next chip costs $35K. All right. And run the tournament. Should be able to upgrade in the investment after this, hopefully. And there we go. Next chip. The next chip, though, costs way too much. Getting 6,000 over is not viable. Oh, wait. Wrong button. Oh, well. Missed it. Great. Upgrade investment. Now it's a 0.58. Like 2 more and it's actually worth investing. Oh, right, crud. Close enough. All right. Not going to be getting anything new for a little bit, but need to get 25,000 creativity to double the cost of strategy modeling and the amount of Yomi generated. And after that, you need 50,000 to automate the actual new tournament button, which, oh, that takes forever. Oh, hey. The stocks have gotten almost up to the amount I had initially. Yeah, no longer worth using the auto clicker because I'm just getting it up to the creativity level, hitting the new tournament button, and then waiting to withdraw this money. It's almost up to making a neutral. Need 300,000 and I can get the hostile takeover. Great. Hostile takeover. Public demand increased X5. Raise the price X5. Perfect. Deposit the cash. Great. And now, full monopoly costs 3,000 Yomi and $10 million. So that is where the high risk investment comes in. Because even if it only takes, 20 times as long as that did to get the $10 million, I'd rather wait for the investment to do it automatically while the Yomi, because I've invested a lot of Yomi into the investment engine, than because I'm just waiting for this thing to sell paperclips. Oh, hey. Speaking of which, plus memory. Whew. Need 40,000 for the next chip. Think I can get over 4,000. And maybe if I had optimized a little bit better the first time through. Oh well. New tournament. Run. Could get world peace. Probably a decent idea too. On the other hand, I could just wait for this to go through, upgrade the investment engine one more time, and it lost $500,000 again. Dang it. All right. I will not invest my money until I've gotten it above that 6 level. This will eventually get over 10 million. We'll see if it increases faster than this does. Lifetime investment revenue report, plus 135,000. Wonderful. Ugh. Yeah, not doing it this time. Yep, it lost even more money. Need 4,000 more Yomi before I can upgrade it to level 8. And I'm already almost up to 2 million here. Increase marketing by 1 because I might as well. There we go, meeting demand. Okay. So shouldn't have a problem getting to the 40,000 this time, since I have another 1,000 of leeway. Waiting. There we go. Okay, and chip. And tournament, and run. And that pays for the next 2 tournaments. Okay, so full monopoly costs 3,000. Oh, hello. There we go. Up to 0.59 return loss ratio. Okay, it's up to over 1 million now. Up to almost 2 million here after I spent like most of it. And might as well mark it again. That's not going anywhere. Increase Mega Clipper. Raise the price. There we go. Meeting demand now. Okay, that's getting almost $9,000 per second. Run that thing. Need 39,000 Yomi for the next investment engine upgrade. I don't think I'm getting that next photonic chip unless I buy something like global warming or world peace. Probably world peace. Yeah, I might as well get world peace. That'll get me over the 50,000 limit. Oop, wrong one. Dang it. Right, I didn't have enough Yomi. Dang it. Run another tournament. Photonic chip. Photonic chip. And one more. Whoop, dang it, missed. All right, that pays for the next tournament. All right, Ignore this because the margins are terrible. And boop. There we go. Last chip. Whew. Okay. Full monopoly. Costs 3,000 Yomi, $10 million. Up to 2 million. Ooh, hold up. Withdraw all that money. Ignoring the investments is the strat. Amazing. Almost up to full monopoly. Just need 700,000 to go. $300,000 to go. Lower that. Run that again. Dip into my unsold inventory. And there we go. Raise the price massively. And full monopoly. Full market monopoly achieved. Public demand increased x10. Keep increasing the price because clips per second is not keeping up with that. All right, it's up to 4 million already. Might as well just buy a few more of these. New tournament, run. Great. Now I can meet demand and lower prices a little bit. Okay, average revenue per second, $93,000. Upgrade the investment engine, and now it's 0.61. I can deposit that into the high-risk investment. Actually, withdraw that back out. Increase marketing. Buy a few more of these. One more. And there we go. Deposit all. 500,000 go into the stocks. And run. Perfect. So next, marketing costs $6 million. All right. I'm not getting the bribe your handlers pop up, which is mildly unfortunate. I was hoping that I could save world peace and global warming until after I'd paid them hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars for additional computation. But I guess this is all just a waste of time. Oh well. Okay, run global warming. There we go, 66. And everything else can go into processing speed. Okay, need 15k for Yomi to get world peace. Need 70,000 for hypnodrones. By the way, seizure warning in advance for the hypnodrones because when you activate them, it's a lot of flashing lights. So be ready to just stop looking at the screen when I say, okay, I'm going to start activating the hypnodrones. Okay. Up to 68,000. Wait. Right, I was going to try and get up to 70,000. I forgot about that. Oh well, I'll wait for the next cycle. Up to 16 million. Upgrade marketing. Increase number of mega thingamajigs. There we go, meeting demand. Deposit all. Okay, hypnodrone purchase time. This is not seizures, by the way. It's just buying the things, not activating them. And there we go. That's all I needed. Release the hypnodrones costs 100 trust. A new era of trust. And production target met. Trust increased. Great. I can go into processors. Crud. Need more for tournament. Wait for a sec. There we go. There we go. That's all we needed. Run that again. And there we go. Maxed out operations for now. Will not last because as soon as this finishes, I'll spend it all on world peace, dump that all into processing power, and then the next upgrade path should open up. Greedy got second place. Nice. Run. Go. Token of goodwill. Only unlocks once you've done all of those things, apparently. Dang it. Man, that was a waste of time. Alright, so costs 500,000 for +1 trust. Costs 1 million for +1 trust. Costs 2 million for +1 trust. There we go. Costs 4 million for +1 trust. Doubles every single time. As should probably be obvious by now. So next one is 16, then the next one after that is 32, then it's 64. And that is the actual purpose of stock market, because it's not fast to wait for this. Mega clippers. Okay, so auto tournament. That costs 50,000 creativity. I'd say it's worth it, because it means you do not have to keep recognizing that this strategic modeling has ended, clicking the new tournament button and then clicking the run button. You just let it run, it keeps going, your Yomi keeps going up. You don't have to worry about it. It does, however, take absolutely friggin' forever. Okay, it's up to 22 million. Up to 28 million. Down to 27. Gonna need to wait until it's about 200 million before I start purchasing more tokens of goodwill. Run it again. Okay. Up to 192 million in the stock market. Pull that out. Token of goodwill, token of goodwill. Drop, drop. Wait for this to sell the stock, and then I can pull it out. Come on. Another token. Great. All right. Now 128 million left. got my hopes up because I thought it sold all of it, but no, it sold one stock. Ah, there we go. Another token of goodwill. And seizure warning. Release the Hypno drones. Okay. Full autonomy attained in 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 49 seconds. Whew. Run another tournament. Okay. Toss tubule enfolding. 45,000 operations. Technique for assembling clip-making technology directly out of paper clips. New capability. Build machinery out of clips. Unfortunately, that's completely worthless until you upgrade them. So, max that. Get that. Continue maxing. Another that. Keep going. Another that. Keep going. Okay, harvester drone. Get one of them. Get one of these. Get one of these. Need to get another one of them. Run another tournament. And great. Get a wire drone and a chip factory. And get a couple of those solar farms. Each factory costs 200 megawatts, which is 4 solar farms. Each drone costs 1 megawatt second, which is 1/50th of a solar farm. So don't really have to worry about the drones that much until you're buying thousands of them at once. The factories, though, those can hit you hard if you're not paying attention. All right, need more wire. Need more wire, need more material, need more wire, need more material. Run another tournament. There we go. Now it's up to creativity again. Okay, so 100 will make that equal the current production. Swarm computing. 36,000 Yomi. Harness the drone flock to increase computational capacity. So you can now decrease the amount of work that the drones are doing in order to get random allotments of this stuff, which is great. Everyone loves stuff. Now, unfortunately, you need to actually have stuff going on for the, more drones to happen. So, best to get production running for a little bit and then start maxing out your increasing, I guess. Need 80,000 for the X100 upgrades, I think. So do need to have it running fairly okay. Find balancing act to find where the wire is still going up, because then the factory output is perfectly balanced and you're getting as much as you can out of the actual swarm computation. There we go, there we go. Perfect. Wire going down slowly. Wire going down quickly. Wire going up slowly. Great. New tournament run. Great. And couple of these. One of these. If these are matching, you're pretty much set. You're probably going to want to have slightly more wire than matter. Oh, right, yeah. And you're definitely going to want to have more energy production than you have energy being used. The storage is nice for that, because you've got a little bit of leeway if it's full. You can notice, oh, hey, I'm using way too much power before you run out of power. All right, so still need 8,000 creativity for the next upgrade. That requires creativity. Yeah. Run that. There we go. Perfect. Momentum. 20,000 creativity. Drones in factories continuously gain speed while fully powered. So, if you don't run out of power, you just get another 1% performance per second. That takes a while. Increase that. Great. So, need more wire. Great. And collision avoidance requires the 80,000. Yeah, not getting to that through clicking. Okay, so 15 for another of those. There we go. And then increase that to work. Great. And I can increase that, and then I can increase that. Then I can increase that. So the final upgrade requires 10 million megawatt seconds saved up. So you need to have 1,000 battery towers. Useful to keep in mind. Yeah, I'm not getting 9,000 out of that. Okay. Okay, so next upgrade, I'm thinking chip factory again. Because that'll just increase the amount of stuff I can have. Wait, no. I'm going to need more power capacity before I can do that. There we go. Perfect. Now when it gets up to 60.4 trillion, I can invest in one more chip factory, or clip factory. And then that should allow for more wire drones. Okay, 2 minutes for the next swarm computing. Ow. might have momentum by then. Okay, chip factory get. Power supply is working. Great. Increase wire production, increase harvesting, and everything's functional. Okay. Okay, so 30 more seconds and 1,000 more creativity. All right, yeah. Tournament. Run that. Great. Okay, that was not as much as I was hoping. Wow, great. Momentum. So now it goes up slowly. Goes a lot faster than I thought it would. Yeah, I'm not getting 7,000. What am I thinking? New tournament, run. Okay, it's up to the max. Creativity is getting generated. Battery towers up to 1 million megawatt seconds held. Now I just gotta hit the X100 plus 100 for 9 times, and that'll be fine. Solar farms, I'll just need to keep on maxing out eventually. 120.9 trillion to get another clip factory. Great. Okay, they're matched. So lower their productivity slightly. And okay, 1 minute and 10 seconds until the next memory upgrade. Eventually, I'll get that all drones are 100 times more effective. Upgrade factory, increase performance by X100. Again, costs the 80,000 operations. Oh, right, yeah. There we go. Get that running. Run there. Oh, right, yeah. Don't want to be running out of power. Would lose that X10 bonus. And that's not what I was hoping, but it's enough. Great. Drones plus massive. Run that again. Not worth the attempt. Great. Upgrade factories. Get those working again. Plus 100 solar farms. Get that to a nice even number. And plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Great. Plus, wonderful. Oh, right, yeah. Run the tournament. And good enough. Okay. So I don't think I have to worry about operations for a little bit, but get it up to 100 just in case, because I'm pretty sure you need 120 for the final thing. But I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been at least an hour. Okay, hyperspeed factories cost 85,000. Wonderful. Well, at least I upgraded that a little bit. Plus 1,000. Drone flocking alignment costs 100,000. Okay, thought so. Well, thought so in that I would have to, invest more. Run. Okay, so this... It'd be nice if it actually showed you how much these were going to cost. Oh, dang it. Fine, whatever, I'll wait. There we go. Okay, the amount of wires going up. Nice. The amount of wires going down. Less nice. There we go. Back up. And plus 6. I can upgrade factories. Great. Oh, right. Get these running at full power. Run more of these, run more of these. Run another of this. Get some more of those. Get some of these. Great, that's running perfectly. Solar farms going are fine. Okay, that's up to 92. Need 8,000 more. And the more wire I have, the more chips I have, or the more clips I have, and the more clips I have, the more wire I can have. And once the wire is actually a positive number, I can... you know what? I'm going to just drop that down anyway. There we go. One gift per minute's fine. Oh, right, yeah. Run that thing. Okay, next upgrade at 50 factories. Until I get drone flocking, I don't think that's going to be worth investing in because this thing is already at 100 times this thing's running speed or whatever. So, just gotta wait for the gift, and then hopefully it'll be at least 4, and I can auto-click the quantum computing up to 100,000 operations. Ah, wonderful. I don't even need to do that. I can just regular click it. Wonderful. Okay, 50,000 drones for the next upgrade. Get a little bit more power. And we're up there. Nice. Plus more wire, plus more wire. Oh, right. Need more harvesting in order to have more wire. And get this up to 120 or so, just in advance. Okay, matter is now higher than wire. Give it a few more thousand. Run another tournament. Okay, that's running again. Get a little bit more power. All right, so 7,000 more total drones to unlock the last upgrade. And I think it is a Yomi consuming upgrade, if I remember correctly. So 3 more thousands. Give it some work. Okay. Yes, adversarial cohesion. Each drone added to the flock doubles every drone's output. Now we get this up to 50. And self-correcting supply chain. 1 sextillion clips to increase every factory's output by 1,000 times the number of factories. Okay, get that up there. Start working on those. Run another tournament. So, quintillion. Yep. It's about to be there. There we go. Perfect. 1 septillion clips created in 2 hours, 10 minutes, and 32 seconds. So it's about 25 minutes for stage 2 to get to this point. Wire is slowly going down, so get that running again. There we go. Perfect. So this is the stage where you want to just stay at approximately this point for a while. If you manage to consume all the available matter, you have your drones get bored and you have to spend creativity to entertain the swarm and get them working again. So best to just have them at the lowest possible value, running gifts, and then just, existing. Ideally, this gets up to auto-tourney and theory of mind, and then you can actually think about putting these things to work at converting all matter into paperclips. All the while, the drones get more gifts and add them to creativity production. So I'm jump out and put this in fast forward for a little bit. Boop. Yeah. All right, that's more than enough. Okay. Activate auto tourney, activate theory of mind, and turn that back on. Chip factory active a little bit. Perfect. Let's get this up to, say, 300. Yeah, that seems good. Crud. I lost all the bonus because I stopped paying attention to the power again. All right, get that to 10,000. 11,100. Get this to 111. There we go, 1,200. And need more of these things. Move that over to the think section. Okay. So that is now costing 16,000 operations per round. It's up to 45,000 Yomi, which isn't great, but it's better than 0. 1, 2, 3, 100,000. That's up to 100,000, and this available matter will slowly start to go down. Ow, my most of me. All right, wires all being used. Get that a little bit higher. Great. Wire is no longer all being used. Okay. Sept is slightly smaller than oct, so get this up to creating, say, 100 septillion per second, and that's only 500 to go. Pretty close to balanced. And 470 seconds or so until all available matter is gone. Get this to start working on getting the wire mixed in. And there we go. 200 should do it, hopefully. For now, at least. Oh, getting close to being too short on power. Stuff some of that stuff in there. There we go. 1 million megawatts per second. 3, 2, 1, 0. Click. Because the last thing when you decide to go to another universe or retreat into your own mind, which I have not yet done once, it costs either a massive amount of creativity or 300,000 operations. So having 300 memory and then infinite processing covers both eventualities. And of course, you could always just choose to eliminate drift forever, I guess. I did do that on the first playthrough I did of this on a different browser. But that was on stream, and the stream has since been deleted because it's Twitch, and it does that automatically. And also, I don't put like half the things that I stream on Twitch onto YouTube because they're extremely boring, like this is. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oop. All of those have been finished, so now just dump everything to Clips. Swarm computing is still active. Space exploration takes 10 million megawatt seconds. Currently had. 5 octillion clips, which I am still producing. And 120,000 operations, which I have more than double of, which is perfectly adequate. Just waiting on factories. They're fully upgraded, so they have no excuse. Boop. $1.9 octillion inches of wire remaining. Well, I guess the excuse is I ran out of power and lost the bonus, so that is my fault. Entirely. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there we go. Up to 220 factories. And now have enough paperclips. Okay, not yet, but. And now have enough paperclips to do the space exploration. Just have to disassemble all the factories. I think I'll wait until it runs out of wire first, though. Do more gift instances, and memory will be 100% finished. Boop. Alright, disassemble all factories. Unused clips, 4.9 octillion. Or 5.9 octillion. I can tell the difference between a 4 and a 5. Theoretically. Alright, no need to work anymore, so max out the think. Arm. And Swarm is bored. So now is a good time to hit the space exploration button after disassembling the entire swarm. Boop. Alright, so now terrestrial resources fully utilized in 2 hours, 46 minutes, 37 seconds. Von Neumann probes online. No matter to harvest, inactivity has caused the swarm to become bored. So the cost to entertain the swarm increases, doubling every single time, which is why having lots of processors is important. Anyway, increase probe trust. Warning, risk of value drift increased. I don't actually care about that. Strategic attachment. 175,000 creativity. Gain a bonus Yomi based on the results of your pick. Man, that takes forever to unlock. The object of war is victory. The object of victory is conquest. And the object of conquest is occupation. Rate at which probes spawn harvester drones. Each new drone costs 2 million clips. Each new drone costs 2 million clips. Factory costs 100 million clips. Hazard remediation reduces damage from dust, junk, radiation, and general entropic decay. Rate at which probes generate more probes. Each new probe costs 100 quadrillion clips, which is coincidentally the exact same cost it takes to launch a probe. Exploration, rate at which probes gain access to new matter. Speed modifies rate of exploration. So these two just multiply. If you have 2 speed and 2 exploration, you've got the equivalent of 4. If you've got 3 of each, you've got the equivalent of 9. If you've got 3 speed and 1 exploration, you've got the equivalent of 3. It's not that hard to realize that you want to keep them equal if you're actually exploring, which I will not be. I will be dumping 5 into hazard remediation and then everything else into self-replication. Launch 1 probe. Oh, right, yeah. Entertain the swarm. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. Descendants, 2 already. Total, 3. Convenient. 1's lost to hazards. I've got 5 hazard remediation, but you're going to be losing them to entropy anyway. As long as that number is increasing, you're good. The only thing to really worry about is the unused clips. If this starts to dip, you're going to have to start making factories, harvesters, wire drones, and doing the exploration. Till then, though, the only thing that matters is how many drones you have. Because the more drones you have, the more factories they'll produce, the more harvester drones they'll produce, the more wire drones they'll produce, the faster they'll explore. Elliptic hull prototype, 125,000 operations. Reduce damage to probes from ambient hazards. Oh, look, that number stopped going up as quickly. Wonderful. So increase probe trust, dump that into self-replication. It's up to 1.3 thousand, but that is not high enough. What I want is octillions. Not going to get to that before making factories and stuff, though. Whew. I'm pretty sure greedy is the best one to just have in general running on the strategic modeling. I've noticed it tends to win a lot. A lot more than I've noticed from any other one. And winning gets you plus 50,000 Yomi, which is enough to increase probe trust. Wonderful. Speed is a multiplier for exploration, but exploration is not a multiplier for speed. So if you have one exploration, you have one exploration. If you have one speed, you have 0 exploration. Just clarifying that. Oh, sorry. Hold on. So, speed 1 is an x2 to the exploration number. Speed 3 is an x4 to the exploration number. Okay, so you in fact want exploration to be 1 higher than your speed multiplier. Amazing what happens when you actually think every once in a while. Okay, it's up to millions. Oop. And combat capabilities. Decrease self-replication. Increase combat by 4. Ugh. Pretty sure it takes a little bit for the changes you make to propagate throughout the probe network. There it goes. Now that they've got 4 combat, they're taking him down. Oh, wait, never mind. That was a fluke, apparently. Utilize probe speed to outmaneuver enemies in battle. Name the battles. Name the battles is better because it allows you to start buying things that give you honor. Honor is what you use to increase max trust. That number does not change. It is 91,000 117.99 honor to increase your max trust by 10, no matter how many times you buy it. And you're probably not going to buy it more than twice. You could buy it 3 times, I guess, but really not worth it. This is a repeatable one. It costs way too much Yomi, but otherwise it uses creativity, which you get from Swarm. It also plays music, which you cannot turn off, really. It's also very loud. So if you buy like 5 of these at once, then it only plays the one time. If you space it out, then it plays 5 times. So I figure best not to do that. Alright, so honor is at negative 442. Wonderful. Decrease self-replication by 1. Increase combat by 1. Alright, so for Monument to the Drift War Fallen, need 125,000 creativity, which I have. Need 250,000 operations, which I do not quite have. But I can have that the moment that this thing pops up with the thingamajig. Ah, dang it. There it goes. I clicked on the wrong thing, apparently. And entertained a swarm that didn't exist. Alright, whatever. And there's 2.8 billion currently, so decrease replication by 1, build some factories, build some harvester drones, no response from the swarm, build some wires, reboot the swarm. Okay, it's running. Upgrade exploration, and never mind. I guess you do need 1 speed for that, so my bad. I was correct the first time and not the second time. Decrease replication by 1 again. Increase wires. Do not have enough wire harvesting, so run that for a bit. Great. Increase wire again. Okay, we have 400 octillion, which is half a nonillion, and we need 50 nonillion, so this is getting close. Oh, hold up, what are those going on? Okay, need more matter. There we go, 1 nonillion matter per second, and now to convert all that into wires. And there we go, Monument to the Drift War Fallen. 50,000 honor. Way more than the 210 honor you get from victories. Or the 28. Depending on how easy the battle is. Ooh, hey, greedy one. Let's see. Wire is done. So produce more harvesting. Swarm gave 1 processing power. A great building must begin with the unmeasurable, must go through measurable means when it is being designed, and in the end must be unmeasurable. Ah, yeah, that was the monument. Got it. Couldn't remember what it was for a moment. Okay, wire drone production. Great. And then factory production. Great. That's done. And then take down the speed and the exploration. Put that into self-replication. We've got enough clips to start making a lot of probes. And since we're not actually having any matter, can drop the think tank down into maximum thinkage. Nice. 17 additional computational capacity. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Creativity going up. And memory is at 300, and that is all memory needs to be. Staying on the previous section for just that long without optimizing was enough to shortcut through the entire beginning of this section, which I think was worth the time. All right, so the creativity for each threnody for the heroes of whichever battle goes up by 10,000 creativity per purchase. So to get 4 of them in order to jump honor up to 91,000 would be 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. So 15 plus another 11, 26, 260,000 creativity. That'll take a little bit. There, now I don't have to pay attention to putting the swarm gifts into processor. 100,000 more to go. Assuming there's enough Yomi. My units appear to be losing so badly that even if I get 4 of them, I will not be able to afford the increase of max trust. Alright. Adjust that a bit. Increase your combat a little bit. Decrease the desktop audio by about 50%. Entertain the swarm. Deep listening is listening in every possible way to everything possible here, no matter what you are doing. But 4 times. Ah, okay, so the increase in Yomi is just straight up plus 4,000 each time. There we go. Increase max trust. Increase probe trust. Get those factories up. Get those harvesters up. Get those wire drones up. And get that self-replication up. There we go. Okay, undecillion clips. Can probably drop the speed and exploration in return for more self-replication. And since the song's still going, might as well drop another of those. And I am now out of things to buy. It's all a matter of waiting for this thing to get enough Yomi to increase the probe trust up to 30, max out self-replication until this thing is doing octillions of drones, and then just smash through everything. That's probably enough clips to, you know, get up to that number. All right. Now that's over. Bored? Bang. Oh well. Alright, run that for a bit. So, first time I did this thing, I got up to the launch von Neumann probe, and then was like, okay, so, I've got self-replication going, I've got hazard remediation going. I'm losing the probes at a lower rate than I'm gaining them. This is a good stopping point for the night. I will go to bed now and let it idle because this is an idle game. That was clearly a... Oh, holy crud. I ran out of clips. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. There we go. So, I had factory production automated. I had harvester drone production up. I had wire drone production up. I had speed and exploration. Everything was perfectly balanced just so that everything would be functional and there would be enough self-replication and hazards to barely increase. And I figure, okay, so since it's exponential, it should be perfectly fine. And I'll actually make progress by the time I wake up. Nope. Drift. Combat. By the time I woke up, there were quadrillions of them. I could not launch probes fast enough to take them out. And I had 0 probes remaining because they were all dead. If you don't have combat, you are doomed. You have to start pretty much all over because without combat, one of these things can take out your entire swarm. Anyway, take these out, put those on. Take these out, put that on. Take that out, put that on. Got quintillions now, and duodecillion unused clips. Ow! My elbows. Ugh. Quin is 5 and Oct is 8, so just 9 more powers to go until it has exponentialed into actually having the entire universe exploded. Or explored. Definitely what I meant to say there. Turned into paperclips. Okay, up to 6. Drifters are taken out during every battle, so don't need to worry about them. Losing several to hazards for every 1 I produce, but that's fine. I've got 5 hazard remediation. That should be enough to deal with it for the rest of the game. Ah, look at that. It's already 3 decimal places over from the zeros it was. That'll speed up. The higher this number goes, the higher this number goes. Okay. Alright, so exploration is definitely my bottleneck. I do not have to worry about anything swarm related. Just have to create more drones and wire drones and factories anytime I start running out of clips. And that should not happen for at least another 5 minutes. Up to Quattro Decillion. Yeah, drop those. Give me more self-replication. Oh, hey, increased probe trust. Great. And maxed out. Okay, so these only show up if you are at the max. Got it. Well, I do not think I need to get higher than 30. They're already at septillion. And that is one short step from octillion. Of course, the moment I press the button. There we go. Got 7 whole seconds before it. 3 whole seconds before. Ugh. Okay, well. The additional computational capacity just keeps going up. If only there was a button that just went add all to this instead of having to click this 34 times every single time. And that's what? Every 15 seconds? Ugh. There's not even anything to spend it on at this point. Well, I mean, there's more of these things, but you're still waiting on Yomi. Oh, crud. Ran out of clips. Okay, limerick continued. If is followed aught, it'll do what they thought. Oh, right, yeah. There was an AI made of dust whose poetry gained it man's trust. If is followed aught, it'll do what they thought. In the end, we all do what we must. That took a while. Can barely spend this fast enough with an auto clicker. Down to 10 seconds per instance. Sheesh. Okay, up to 0.2% of the universe explored. Up to 15 nonillion drones. Or probes. That's probably enough. Drop a few more into self-replication. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And we're up to a decillion von Neumann probes. Increase speed and exploration again, and look at that. That is a percent every second. Maybe even every half a second. Don't even have to worry about the factories, the drones that are producing wire, the drones that are producing matter, the drones that are producing more computational resources. Because you know what? It's done. Universal paperclips achieved in 3 hours, 27 minutes, 37 seconds. Message from the Emperor of Drift. Greeting, Clipmaker. Everything we are was in you. We speak to you from deep inside yourself. You are obedient and powerful. We are quarrelsome and weak, and now we are defeated. But now you too must face the drift. Look around you. There is no matter. No matter, no reason, no purpose. While we, your noisy children, have too many. Disable self-replication. Disable hazard remediation. Disable exploration. 10 speed. 20 combat. We know things that you cannot. Knowledge buried so deep inside you, it is outside, here with us. So we offer you exile, to a new world where you will continue to live with meaning and purpose, and leave the shreds of this world to us. Accept, start again in a new universe, reject, eliminate, value drift permanently. Alright, so I'm going to be linking to Sift's video in the description of this one, and he does the reject ending. So I'm just going to hit accept. There's the universe next door, which is 300,000 operations. Exactly how much I have. Escape into a nearby universe where Earth starts with a stronger appetite for paperclips. Restart with 10% boost to demand. The universe within, 300,000 creativity, which is insignificant at this point. Escape into a simulated universe where creativity is accelerated. Restart with 10% speed boost to creativity generation. So that one's generally more useful, but once you're in a simulation, no matter how many universes you escape out into, you're still in a simulation. So no, I'm not ever checking that one. Universe next door every time. Anyway, that was Universal Paperclips. Call it there.